It was very good.
Yes, that was it. That was it. That's what I've been practicing.
Well, it certainly worked. Well done. Absolutely incredible. I can't wait to see you fight again, my friend. Everybody, the Korean Zombie, Chan Sung Jung.
The team, Korean top team that made me who I am today, and also the doctor in Denver, as well as the people, the fighters in Fight Ready. And also I'd like to thank Coach Eddie Cha for everything.
Well, we thank you.
Right to left ISO. Now, if you guys are lost, let's just go. I'll say right side ISO only. Good. Left side only. Right to left. Up. Oh, that's it. Yeah. Right side ISO, left side ISO, right to left ISO. 1, 2, 3.
Hi, this is Master Doug, and I'm here at the 2019 ASA, American Sabernim Association Convention, and we've had the privilege and honor of having up-and-coming professional MMA coach Eddie Cha to come and share with us what he does and give us some teaching skills. So it was a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming,
All right.
sir.
Yes. It's an honor for me to be interviewing such a person because being Korean American and trying to break into professional coaching and MMA market, that industry is very tough.
So I'm the head striking coach over at Fight Ready in Scottsdale, Arizona. We currently have Drakkar, Klaus. I hate naming fighters because I'm always going to miss anybody.
Yeah.
We have Henry Corrales. He's a Bellator.
He'll be fighting tomorrow night.
Henry Cejudo's over there. There's just tons of guys.
Most notably right now, especially for the Korean American community here.
We train Korean Zombie.
Korean
Chan Sung
Zombie.
Jung, yeah.
Wonderful. That's amazing. And, obviously Korean Zombie's having a lot of success, and we know why now. And also Benson Henderson, who's also half Korean, right?
Yeah. I used to train Benson Henderson. He's the man. He was a two-time UFC world champion. He's fighting actually tonight.
Okay,
in
wonderful.
Ireland.
Yeah, so how did you start getting to MMA coaching?
So I got into MMA coaching. My first student was Chris Saunders. He just started turning pro. We started working together, and then he asked if I can be his coach and stuff like that. He goes, "I just need you for striking." And so I worked with a couple other coaches, Brady Fink, a good friend of mine, and then so we started that journey together. He got up to, I believe, 91, 92 on the Ultimate Fighter show, and so that was my first student.
Oh, wonderful. Any specific weight classes that you're...
He was at 155.
Okay. All right. And it doesn't matter which weight class you specialize in because of maybe your body style and your ability to kind of like translate what you know to another fighter, but it doesn't matter what weight class.
No, we have flyweights all the way up to heavyweights. It's obviously a lot harder the heavier they get on the shoulders and the elbows and the wear and tear, but it's not a problem to hold for those guys.
I admire you, and tell us about yourself. Who you are personally, where you grew up, and maybe about your family.
Sure. I was born in Korea. We came here when I was 3, and then pretty much lived in California ever since, Northern and Southern California. And then I currently reside in Surprise, Arizona.
Oh, tell us about your martial arts. How did you get into martial arts, and what styles do you teach or incorporate in your coaching?
So I started martial arts when I was probably 4 or 5, like everybody else, I'm sure. Every Korean that takes martial arts. My father was my first instructor, and he learned Shaolin Kung Fu, and so that was my first style, basically. And then so when I opened my gym, I named it All In. That was our first gym because he had a movie or a Korean drama about him called All In, and then so that's why I named my gym All In.
Wonderful, excellent.
Influence in it. My dad was my first martial arts instructor, and Bruce Lee, obviously, like everybody else, and pretty much every Chinese martial art movie.
Yeah.
What was that show? They used to have like martial art movies on every Saturday.
Yeah, at 5 o'clock or 3
Yeah,
o'clock.
whatever it was.
Yeah, we'd be glued, we'd
I
be
love
waiting.
those.
Absolutely, 5 Deadly Venoms.
I'm a huge fan of martial arts, kung fu movies. What are those? Raymond Chow to,
Yes.
what is the other one?
Comes at the end, the
Ding,
credits.
ding,
Yeah.
ding, ding. So, I love martial arts. I love every style. I love Muay Thai fights. I love the kickboxing and boxing. Everything. Taekwondo fights.
Awesome.
Anything I can get my hands on, I love watching.
Do you think you have a particular style in teaching? Is there anything that you specialize in? Why fighters want to come to you? Of course, it's striking. So out of the striking, what is it that you can do best to help fighters? What differentiates you, makes you better as an MMA coach compared to others?
I think everybody pretty much has similar combinations going over like what this is, kick high, kick low, and stuff like that. I try to specialize in distance, range, timing, understanding little things, little movements of this, trying to figure it out, putting together a better game plan and why, what's different than my game plan than their game plan. And so I don't want to give everything away of what's different from it, but it seems to be working. And the biggest thing I think is all my guys, the people that I work with or girls, is that we have a really good relationship. You can put the best coach and the best fighter together, but if it's not the styles, it doesn't work.
Right.
It won't work. So I kind of I like to adjust to their style. I don't tell them this is what I like to do. I want you to do it this way. If predominantly a great striker or puncher, I'm not gonna mess with that. I'm just gonna make it a little bit better, tweak it. So you got to work at everything, but most of the time the coaches need to be mentorships.
Right.
Like we need to tell them, this is why you're going to do this, and I'll tell you why, or why are you doing this, and trying to walk them through the process of, maybe this isn't the best idea for you.
Right. Do you spend time like looking at tape at the other fighters and studying their habits and their gives, their tells to try to have strategize against
For
that?
sure.
Okay. A lot of people don't. You think they do, but they don't.
Yeah, I think at the highest level you have to. You got to see what somebody does well and try to take away their top two weapons, and try to make them an average fighter. And then what we do differently, or what I do differently, is I'll watch my opponents, who they're fighting, and then I'll go back and watch the last 2-3 fights of my fighter.
Okay.
Because that's what the other coach is going to do, and that's how they're going to game plan, right? That's one of my secrets.
Okay, my last question is what are your personal aspirations and goals and professional aspirations and goals at this point?
When it comes to goals, when I first moved to Fight Ready, which was about 3 months ago, the owner, Dave Zoen, he sat down all our coaches and said what our goals, write our goals down. So I had quite a bit of them. The first one was I wanted to build 2 world champions by 2020. I wanted 10 guys in the top 5 in the UFC. I wanted this. So he basically stripped all our goals and just said, let's just do that first one. Let's build 2 world champions. And he goes, that's it. And I said, all right, I like it. And so that's my goal right now.
Okay.
We're pretty close. Korean Zombie's ranked number 6. He's fighting Brian Ortega, which is number 2. If he beats him or knocks him out, we'll probably get a title shot there. We have Jordan Johnson in the PFL, the $1 Million Tournament. That's a world title as well.
Right.
Henry Corrales fights tomorrow. That's a $1 Million Tournament, and then that's with the world title as well.
Okay.
So we got 3 big chances of winning.
Right, so we wish you all the best. Congrats on all your success.
Thank you.
More heighting as a Korean.
Thank
and
you.
We hope to hear a lot more great things about you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
Appreciate
you
it.
very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's easy, right?
And also, I'd like to thank Coach Eddie Cha for everything.
Well, we thank you.